Hey guys, welcome back to the Create Kids. Today we're going to build a super cool Lego R2-D2. He's always been one of my favorite characters in Star Wars, and now we're going to build a version that's a little bit bigger than the minifigure size, but it's still really cool. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so we're going to get started with R2-D2's head. First of all, we're going to need this circular piece. It's pretty common. It's in a lot of Lego sets nowadays. And after that, you're gonna need to build 3 of these. It's just a cheese slope with a 1x2 brick and another 1x2 flat. And then we're just gonna place these around like that. Then you're going to need one of these like hinge pieces for R2-D2's eye or like face. So we're going to need one of these. It's like a 1x2 but with just one stud in the center. So we're gonna place that right there like so, and then grab a flat stud, I guess, and then place that right there. Then grab a 1x2 right there, and then place for a blinking little light for R2-D2. Just place that right there in the corner, and then a 1x2 tile, a 1x1 tile in the other corner. So we're gonna leave that for right there for now. After that, you're going to need a 2x2 gray piece. Place that in the center. Then you're going to need a 1x2 brick, and then a 1x2 flat piece, that blue. Place that right there. And then what we just barely did, the front part of R2-D2's head, place that right there, and then grab a 2x2 and place that right on the top, and then that's it. That's R2-D2's head. Okay guys, for the next step, we're going to build R2-D2's core for his body. So the first thing you have to do is take one of these pieces. It's pretty common. They've been coming out for a while now. And next, take one of these pieces. It's like a star piece, but it only has 2 studs on its opposite sides. So connect that through right here, like that, and take another one and do the same thing, but don't put them all the way in, because you have to make sure it's long enough for it to connect, for these 2 to connect with this piece right here, which is a 1x3. So I'm gonna correct the length here. There we go. So after you have that, you're gonna grab 2 flat studs, like this one right here, and you're just gonna place that right there. So we don't want that stud showing. So we're gonna put a flat one right there. Next, we're going to grab a star piece like this. It has 4 studs and 1 stud on top, and that's going to be important, because if you don't have a stud on the front and the back, you won't be able to connect the front part and the back part of R2-D2's body. Next, we're going to grab 2 1x3s and stack them together. I already did it beforehand, but go ahead and do it yourself too. Now, there you go, like that. We're going to place these bricks. They have a hole right in the center. It's like a 1x1. And you're going to place that on the sides like this. I don't have the same color of these two, so I just had to do that. But depending on your collection and what you have, you can use whatever for the center pretty much. And then after that, you're going to place flat 1x1s on the top of that. And then you're going to, oh, my bad. Let's redo that. So after that, you're going to grab another star piece, and then you're going to connect these empty 1x1s, empty cores. Yeah. So after that, you just put that on the top like that. Now we're going to grab another stick and place it like this. And after that, you're going to grab a 1x1 stud, or tile I mean, and then like that. Place it on the top because that's where R2-D2's head is going to rest. Okay, so now we are going to work on the front part of R2-D2's body, which will connect to the core that we just barely built. Okay, to start off, you're going to need a 2x3 white piece and a 1x3 white piece, and then place them side by side like that on the floor. And then grab another 2x3 and place it right next to the 1x3 like that. And right after that, we're going to, we'll actually flip them first so we can reinforce it. So we're gonna flip it, and then we're going to use these 1x3s to make it a bit stronger and to double it up in height. So just kind of rearrange them in a way that will make it a bit stronger. This is how I did it. And it should work pretty well. So after that, we're going to put some more detail on the front. So to start off, we're going to place these cheese slopes. We want it right there actually. And then do the same thing on the other side. And right in the center, we are going to grab a 1x2, place it right here. Your build should look like this right now. And then grab 2 silver studs and place them right there to give R2 a little bit more detail. Like that. Then we are going to grab blue cheese slopes like this, and then just place them around. And I also used a 1x1, and I put a 1x1 stud right on top. But preferably you would need a 1x1 tile instead. And grab another blue cheese slope and put it on the other side. So you should be looking like this right now. After that, we're going to grab this. It's a stud with a flat 1x1 tile on top. We're gonna place that right there. And then we are going to grab 1x1s and place those in the corners like that. And then with the remaining cheese slopes, just place them around to give it R2 a little bit more of a shape and some curves. So the end result for the front of his body should look like this. Okay, so now we're going to build the backs of R2's body. So it's practically like the front side, but a little bit different we're gonna change the colors up a little bit. Okay, so now let's move on to the legs. Okay, so now we're going to build the legs. I'm just going to build one, and then you can mirror it, and that will give you the same result for the other leg. Okay, so the first step is to take this 1x1 clip. It's just a 1x1 tile with, 1x1 flat piece with a little clip on the side. And then just put that on the floor and grab a 1x1 flat piece or tile, and then just place them side by side like that. After that, grab a 1x2 flat tile and place it like so. And after that, flip it over, and using this 1x2 with a little hinge piece on the side, you can use that to snap it all together, and then you have this. And these two have to be on opposite sides, like that. The clip and the hinge. So now then, let's set that aside for a moment, and now grab this 1x2 sloped piece, and then grab this 1x1 hinge and put it in this direction on top, like that. And then you can connect these two. There. So now you can see that R2-D2's leg is kind of getting some shape now. You can kind of move it, and it has some yeah. So let's just put that right there. And you also need one of these. It's kind of a more specialized piece, but it's pretty much just a cheese slope with a 1x1 connected to it. And we're just going to put this right here, like that, and then grab a 1x1 and just put it right there, right next to it, so it can fill the gap, like that. And that's pretty much the entire leg right there. And after that, it comes a trickier step. So I want you to look closely here. So you see this little clip, right? Well, we're going to use one of these now, and we're going to connect it to this. So pretty much, it's a little hard to do, but you see these grooves right here, like that? These like little gaps in between where studs usually go. That's where the clip has to go in. So we can, just so you can see it a little better. And then once you have it like this, you can just simply put the other one right next to it, like that. And then I already made the second leg for the left side. And then, great, so it's all coming together very nicely. One thing I forgot to mention is R2-D2's third leg. And for this, I just used a star brick, and I put some cheese slopes on the sides. And the only brick that you might not have or piece is this stud right here, and it has a hollow core, so that enables it to be inserted right here into this little spot in the body. So I went ahead and I connected the back part and the front part to the core just to save some time for the video. And now you can also add the legs. Remember to make sure that the piece is pointing inwards. So just slide that across carefully. Like that. And do the same for the other side. Just like that. Okay, and then you can add the third leg and you see this little rod right here? You can just insert that perfectly right there. And then right here, there's the 1x1 that we left outside. You can simply place the head right there in the center. And this will enable it to swivel around 360 degrees, just like R2-D2 does in the movies. And there you go. You can position him around a little bit and angle him however you like it. And there you go. I hope you guys liked this video. And please give us a thumbs up, because that always helps us keep going and it keeps us motivated. So have a great day, and may the force be with you.